Good morning, great leaders. Happy Monday. Beautiful day, 1st of August. It's a new month. We're about to start training on breastfeeding. Let's see. Let's call the masses. Let's call the leaders. Today's training is okay. I'm still alone, so okay, there's no point. Let's see. Okay, so I'm very audible. Let's send the link. All right. Let's see. And okay. Good morning, great leaders. Good morning. We are live. All right. Good morning, great leaders. Today's training, good morning. Today's training is supposed to be short to the point. I do not plan on being anything more than 30 to 45 minutes max. Good morning, everyone. Where are you? Where are you from? Say hello. Clock in. See? Where are you from? Where are you from? Let us know. Good morning, everyone. I trust everyone is well. Let us please send this training to our respective leaders. I will give it a minute or two. Good morning, Osinzaki. I'll give it a minute or two. And as I said, this training is not supposed to be long. I'm going to be short to the point. Please have your pens, your journals ready. You know, this is training. This is training. This training, I did do it last year, but yeah, what can we do? I need to do a fresh one, I suppose, because next week I'm definitely not training. Next week I'm taking my off. Next week I'm taking my off. Welcome, Annie. Welcome, Mama Annie. Sir Richard. Welcome, great leaders. Can we please just send this training to our respective partners, maybe prospects? I don't know. But this training is not supposed to be long. Like I said, 30 to 45 minutes max, and we're supposed to be done. Okay? Because we're only talking about breastfeeding, and I don't want to be too deep on it. But as long as we have touched on the subject, we are good. We are good. I'm going to ask you a question. Ne? Okay, let me put this down. The volume down. I'm going to ask you a question. Do you know of any woman, right? Do you know of any woman that has suffered from not being able to breastfeed? Do you know of any woman that has suffered from not being able to breastfeed? I know a couple. I can think of 5 in under 30 seconds. I can name all of them. All of them. They're all South African. So I don't know. Do you know of any woman that really struggles to breastfeed? Some women, they report, let me just put this thing on silent. Okay, some women report that yes, they can breastfeed, but not longer than 3 months. Some, it's less than 6 weeks. So this is actually an issue. Okay, welcome Unalina. Welcome to Unalina. All right. So okay, let's start training. Like I said, I just want to be short today. We have our pens and our journals. I just want to see here. Welcome, Coach Z. Welcome, Coach. I just want to see. This thing is starting again with its magic. And if there are any new leaders in training, Welcome, great leaders. Please note that please save your questions for when I give you the floor. All right, because I want to be fast. So, like I said, this is training. Please have your journal, have it. My language book is finished. It's flanters. Ah, thank you, my thank you, my Scalable. Means so much coming from you, Cozy. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to be more womanly now these days, né? I've got a mandate to keep. So, great leaders. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to share the screen so that we are all on par and so that you can also do screenshots, okay? So that you can also do screenshots. Let's share. And yes, one of my PC. Yeah, I was given strict orders. Okay, I hope you can see the screen. Benefits of breastfeeding. You just can you see the screen? Actually, you know, me, my phone is normally a little bit behind. So I'm just wondering if you can see the screen now. Can you see the screen, leaders? Hey, leaders, can you see the screen? Osunsaki, thank you so much, leadership. Yeah, last week I didn't put any makeup, and my kids were like, "Mom, you will never do that again." So I've got a mandate to keep. I was held hostage by my teenagers. Okay, so great leaders, we talk about breastfeeding, right? Because it is World Breastfeeding Week. All right. Let me just read a few. Why is World Breastfeeding Week important? Number one, so there's 5 reasons. Number one, World Breastfeeding Week is important because it helps to raise awareness about the importance of breastfeeding for both mommy and baby. Number two, breastfeeding has many benefits for both mothers and babies. It can help to improve bonding between mother and child, and it can also help to protect babies against infections and illnesses. Number three, breastfeeding is also beneficial for mothers as it can help to reduce the risks of breast cancer and other health problems. The fourth one, World Breastfeeding Week helps to promote the importance of breastfeeding and provide support for mothers who want to breastfeed their babies. And the last one, by raising awareness about the benefits of breastfeeding, World Breastfeeding Week can help to improve the health of both mothers and babies around the world. Hi, welcome, baby, birthday girl, PS Refile. Woo woo! PS Refile, no, you're excused. You can miss this training leadership. It's your birthday. All right. So now you've got a little bit of background about why World Breastfeeding Week is important. So it's a whole day, a whole week dedicated to breastfeeding. Okay. So number one, what are the benefits of breastfeeding for babies? Number one, babies have stronger immune systems from the milk. Babies have less diarrhea, constipation, gastroenteritis, gastroesophageal reflux, and something called NEC, also known as preterm necrotizing enterocolitis. I don't want to be too complicated. Let's just say NEC. Ne? Fewer colds and respiratory illnesses like pneumonia, respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, and whooping cough. Oh, ladies and gents, by the way, I forget that PS Refueler is actually a breast specialist. We've got a whole PS Refueler. Kind of what are you? Mammography, what? Hey, that name. We have a whole breast specialist up in here, up in here. Round of applause. All right, she's a health professional. All right. Then another benefit for breastfeeding babies is they have fewer ear infections, especially those that damage hearing. All right. Next, fewer case of bacterial meningitis. Meningitis is still a problem, great leaders. Then the other one, better vision and less retinopathy of prematurity. So less eye problems. Let's just say that. Lower rates of infant mortality. So the child lives longer. All right. So there's longevity because of the breast milk, and then lower rates of sudden infant death syndrome, also known as SIDS. I don't know where my tongue is going. Now I'm a flipper today. And then the second last reason for benefit of breastfeeding for babies is less illness overall and less hospitalization. Then the last one, parents. Me, I love this one. Parents have up to 6 times less absenteeism from work. So you are more productive. So there's no need for you to take off because your child is always sick. No, because you're breastfeeding, your child is healthier, so you can go to work and make that paper. All right, great leaders. Breast milk provides abundant and easily absorbed nutritional components. Antioxidants. Breast milk has antioxidants, or in South Africa we say antioxidants, right? Enzymes, immune properties, and live antibodies from mother. Remember, antibodies help the baby fight infections. Mother's more mature immune system makes antibodies to the germs to which she and her baby have been exposed. These antibodies enter her milk to help protect her baby from illness. Something called immunoglobulin A coats the lining of the baby's immature intestines, helping germs and allergens from leaking through. We don't want a leaky gut. Remember that. Very dangerous. And then breast milk also contains substances that naturally soothe infants. I hope we are learning again, my leaders. And then breastfed babies may become healthier children with the following: fewer instances of allergies, eczema, and asthma. So by you breastfeeding your child, yeah, less allergies, less eczema, less asthma. So these are the things that we as product specialists actually look at. We ask these questions when your baby has allergies. We ask like if it's an infant, you know, are you breastfeeding the child? These are sort of like leading questions that help us to break things down. All right. The second reason, fewer childhood cancers, which include leukemia and lymphomas. The third one, lower risk of type 1 and type 2 diabetes. We are still talking about breastfeeding. The fourth one, fewer instances of Crohn's disease and colitis, so something to do with the intestines. Lower rates of respiratory illness, fewer speech and orthodontic problems, fewer cavities. Hello, am I communicating? Fewer cavities, less likelihood of becoming obese later in childhood. Now we're going back to the sugar diabetes type 1 and 2 as well. And then the second last reason, improved brain maturation. Improved brain maturation, and then greater immunity to infection. So your baby fights infection far better than when they are not being breastfed. So leaders, we need to tell the mummies, we need to encourage mummies to breastfeed their children for exactly 6 full months. No mashed potatoes, no what you call, hey, us, we like at 4 months now we're giving this child porridge. Am I communicating with you leaders? We give this child a mashed potato and vegetables when they're 4 months. Actually, we're not supposed to do that. For a full 6 months, we as mothers, that's what even your nurse at the clinic will tell you, rather for 6 full months, you just breastfeed the child. That's all they eat. That's all they eat. All right. And then as teens and adults will find benefits for life, this is due to breast milk, less likely to develop rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. Second reason, less likely to develop heart disease in adulthood. So CVD. So by breastfeeding your child, you as a mother reduce their likelihood of developing a cardiovascular disorder. All right. And then lower risk, it lowers the risk of multiple sclerosis. It also lowers the rate of pre and postmenopausal breast cancers. Osfifi, this is your specialty when you're talking about breast cancer. Ne? So it lowers the rates of pre and postmenopausal breast cancers. Right? And then breastfeeding is healthier for mom physically. My ladies, this one excites me so much. Number one, so there's 6 reasons for there's 6 benefits for us as mommies, physical benefits for us as mommies uh, to breastfeed. Number one, promotes faster weight loss after birth. It burns about 500 extra calories a day to build and maintain a milk supply. So I know with me, I lose a lot of weight when I breastfeed. I lost a lot of weight. Why did this thing kick me out? It kicked me out. It mustn't start, leaders. This thing mustn't. No, no. Let me. It mustn't start. I must, I must twang now because when I say it mustn't start, this thing does not respect me. It kicks me out of my own training. Okay, we're still together, no, leaders. Um. So the first reason, it promotes breastfeeding as a mommy. The physical benefit is number one, promotes faster weight loss after birth, burning about 500 extra calories a day to build and maintain a milk supply. Like I said, I saw with myself when I breastfed, I lost weight very quick. Okay, number two, it stimulates the uterus to contract and return to normal size. I also said this last year. I said that that action of the child sucking, it actually puts it what you call it puts your uterus back to its normal form faster. So it catalyzes the yeah your uterus goes back to its normal size. Let's just say that yes. And then third, less postpartum bleeding. So you don't just bleed after giving birth, just bleed unnecessarily. The breastfeeding does help you as a mommy. Number four, fewer UTIs. So fewer urinary tract infections from breastfeeding. Hey, you see, the top affects the bottom, so to speak. And then the fifth reason, less chance of anemia. Welcome, Dida Iboro. Less chance of anemia, so aka low blood. And remember, with anemia, you get different types. If you do not know, please refer back to my training when I did blood disorders. Okay, and then the last reason, breastfeeding is healthier for mom physically. Why? The sixth reason is it lessens the risk of postpartum depression and you develop a more positive mood. Okay, great leaders. So that's why, as mommies, you'll find that if a woman is suffering from depression and they have like a 2-month-old baby, 3-month-old baby, you'll find that most likely, it's not always, but most likely, they are not breastfeeding. Okay, you will understand as I go forth. So now the action of breastfeeding, I'll say it later. It actually what this the feel good hormone, the oxytocin, the feel good hormone, that action of you breastfeeding your child. Um, uh, uh, what is that word? Now I'm thinking like an engineer. Now I'm saying manufactures. Hey, let me just say manufacturers, my leaders, but I think you'll understand what I'm trying to say. So the action of you breastfeeding your child yeah, okay, develops that oxytocin hormone. And there's another one. We'll say it later. So it's that feel good hormone. All right. So if a woman comes to you and says they're depressed and they are a mother of, let's say, a 2-month old, a 6-week old baby, you need to ask them that, okay, sorry, mama, you say you have a 6-week old baby, right? Are you breastfeeding? And then if they say no, then actually you also have a baseline way to start as well. And then healthier for mom emotionally. So we started with the physically, now we go to emotionally. Number one, why breastfeeding is healthier for mom emotionally. Breastfeeding produces the naturally soothing hormones oxytocin. That's the other hormone. and prolactin that promotes stress reduction and positive feelings in the nursing mother, aka breastfeeding mother. Number two, increased confidence and self esteem. Oxytocin is a very hectic hormone. It's very, very good. Welcome, Lida Lona. It's very, very good for a mother. Number three, increased calmness. Breastfed babies cry less overall and have fewer incidences of childhood illness. Breastfeeding can support the wellness of the body, mind, and spirit for the whole family. Did you see that? Welcome, Lida Tina. Welcome, Lida Zainab. For the whole family. So you as a mother, just breastfeeding your child, you just give peace and quiet for the whole family. Why? Because the baby is always healthy, the baby cries less. So everyone is at peace. We are not on edge because the child is crying. We don't know what's happening. I get it. Children cannot speak. The only way they can speak is what? And what happens to us? Our nerves just go on edge. Okay? And then breastfeeding makes travel easier. Breast milk is always clean and at the right temperature. Can I get a hallelujah for this one? Breast milk is always clean and at the right temperature. You don't need to check the temperature of the bottle, like when you do formulas. And then physical and emotional bonding between mother and child is increased. Breastfeeding promotes more skin to skin contact, more holding and stroking. Many feel that affectionate bonding during the first years of life help reduce social and behavioral problems in both children and in adults. Welcome, welcome, great leader. Welcome, leader Blaze. From Burkina Faso, welcome, great leader. Breastfeeding mothers learn to read their infants' cues and babies learn to trust caregivers. This helps shape the infant's early behavior. You see how this is a ripple effect. This is a ripple effect, leaders. Benefits for life. Now we are ending. I told you this training is going to be short. Benefits for life. Breastfeeding may result in the following: lowers the risk of breast cancer. So this is for mommy. Lowers the risk of breast cancer, lowers the risk of ovarian cancer. Okay, I said all of these actually last year even, but it doesn't matter. We have to refresh. Third one, it lowers the risk of rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. Um, Lowers the welcome, great leader. It lessens the risk of endometriosis, lessens the risk of osteoporosis with age, and then less chance of you developing sugar diabetes. You saw type 1 and type 2, less hypertension, decreases blood pressure, and less cardiovascular disease. So this is basically a summary of what I said earlier. Now, great leaders. Now we are moving on to, let me just stop screen sharing. Now we're moving on to a product that help with lactation. Remember, I asked when we started, for the leaders who are not here, I asked, do you know of any woman that has had a problem when breastfeeding? Those are our customers. So, by the way, it is Women's Month. It is Women's Month, 9th of August, next week. It's Women's Day. So now the products that help with lactation, can I get one product from you? What do you think is a product that can help a mother to have healthy supply of breast milk? I almost said fresh milk. A healthy supply of breast milk. Leaders, are you here? Just one. I don't need a lot because we are limited because the mother is breastfeeding. We cannot give the mother all of our products, unfortunately. But we do have products that help a mother for lactation, that help a mother during pregnancy. Can you name one product? Can you name one product? I will be done just now. We're on 24 minutes. We'll be done just now. Hello, hello, hello. Onaluna, I should have said you mustn't answer because you literally just got a baby. Like, how old is your child now, Onalina? I think your child is 1 year, couple of months, ne? I think. So, ladies and gents, Onalina is one of our leaders who has a Your child is now a toddler, ne? How old is your child, Onalina? I forgot now. So yeah, the alkaline pack up is excellent for women who have 1 year, 9 months. How? That is all for me. I still remember. I still remember. Hey, Ekas Vakir. So yes, the alkaline pack up is excellent even during pregnancy when because you start to lactate during your second trimester. You start to, your body starts telling your breast to prepare during your second trimester. So before your child is even born, your body is doing things. All right. So the alkaline pack up excellent for pregnancy. It also reduces morning sickness a lot, a lot. All right. So the alkaline pack up excellent. We even have a testimony of a mother, Lida Zandi. Actually forgot about that testimony. We have a, ladies and gents, we have a testimony page, okay? A language testimony page. Let me see if I can actually get it for you while I'm talking to you. So we have a testimony about a mother who was complaining that all of her children, she only breastfed them for about 2 months or so. All right. So now with the help of alkaline pack up, she is breastfeeding her child way over a year. Okay, she was even on the show last year. I think we were talking about this, Lida Zandi. So yes, so her fourth child, now she found long reach after she had the 3 kids. Then the fourth child, she's like, no. Let me try the alkaline pack up. It worked wonders, and her son is extremely smart. Pack up babies are extremely smart, by the way. Let me tell you one thing. Let me see. Let me just go milk. I'm trying to get that exact testimony. Okay. Yes, I got the testimony leaders. Oh, thank God for technology. Thank God for technology. I just want to copy the link. Why can't I? Can I copy this link? I just want to copy. Okay, let me see if I can share it here. I thought I can copy the link. Leaders. Let me see if I can do it like this. So alkaline pack up is very, very good for pregnant women. Yes, leadership, berry oil also excellent for pregnant mummies. Remember, our berry oil also has omega-3, very good in the development of the placenta. Okay, I'm gonna try to. Oh, yeah, no, it's a bit of a. Oh, I can't even share it here. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Let me rather do this. I'm going to go out of here because you need to see that testimony. So it is the King, the berry oil, yes, the alkaline pack up. And then there's one other product. Unalina, you know that product that helps moms when they are lactating. What is the product? What is the product? I'm just trying to check the, what is it? That page and share that testimony with you because you definitely remember our business is also helped a lot by testimonies. Okay, so I'm going to share this page with you. You can use it, abuse it the way you want, doesn't matter. We're here to grow your business as well. Much as I'm also a distributor, but yeah, I'm all about sharing is caring, kind of. Yeah, that's just me. So yes, and then there's a surprise product. Good shot. Right, let me just share this with you on the Long Reach TV network. Good shot. Got it. So let me share this testimony with you. Now on this page, this is our page, great leaders. Hey, Zandi, I'm talking about you, leadership. I'm sharing your testimony from last year. I'm sharing your testimony last year. Testimony on lactation. Okay, let me just say on breastfeeding because if I say maybe lactation, some people don't know what I'm saying. Okay, ladies and gents, here's leader Zan Mdu Delicacies, Leader Zandi. That is her testimony that I just shared with you now. Please like, share the what you call it? Please share the like the page and just go through the testimonies. There's a lot of testimonies. Okay, you can even feel free to oh, I sent this thing saying it twice. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can even inbox me. You see, there's my name, Pulane Mudimun. That's my name. So you can even inbox me there. And if you have a testimony that you would like to share, I have myself personally shared a couple of testimonies on my weight loss journey using the alkaline pickup and other products, the Mencon and for my face. All right. So the surprise products. Now, leaders, please listen. That's such a Sanji. I need to show this because this is her testimony. She deserves the honor, Shane. I'm happy to be the Long Reach Mommy ambassador. So, leaders, now the surprise third product that can help a mommy uh, with lactation is green tea. Only green tea. We're not talking about brown tea. We're definitely not talking about pink tea. Now, we are. You're still breastfeeding. My son is 2 years, 2 months. 2 years, 2 months. Oh wow! And as Andikana, you could only breastfeed for what? 3 months, 4 months only, ne? With your three babies. Now, baby four is being wow. You are doing compensation plan. This is what I call compensation. You are making up for the past breastfeeding days. So now, my leaders, I need you to be very careful with green tea. Please write this down. So, how much green tea is safe when breastfeeding? Only 2 cups per day. Okay, only 2 cups per day of about 237 ml. So, let's just say 230 ml is safe. Green tea is rich in several antioxidants, but it also contains caffeine. Yes, the long reach green tea has caffeine. All right, natural caffeine. There's about 29 milligram of caffeine in a single cup, which is that 237 ml, while the daily caffeine allowance from all beverages during lactation must not be more than 700 milligrams. Onalina, when I just listen to me here, ne? Experts suggest staying way under the upper limit and limiting the consumption of any caffeinated beverage, including green tea. So to 2 cups a day. All right, 2 cups maximum a day of 230 ml. All right, because I mean nobody's got time for 237. How will you measure 237? So 230 is better. So only 2 cups per day, with each cup being about 237 ml, and I said 230 ml. Now, I hope you're writing this down. Ne? Keep in mind that you could be consuming other caffeinated foods such as chocolate. Chocolate has caffeine, coffee, and sodas. So your carbonated drinks, your Coke, your Sprite, your Fanta. Therefore, you will have to adjust your green tea intake in such a manner that the total caffeine intake from multiple sources does not exceed the permissible limits. Exceeding the limits could harm your baby. Okay? So, what happens if you consume green tea in excess, so too much of it? Drinking too much green tea causes surplus caffeine to transfer into breast milk, leading to side effects in the baby. All right? The side effects are the following: irritability and fussiness. All right? They're irritable, they're fussy. Yes or nah. Wakefulness and improper sleep. So, they're just restless. Ne? And then colic. So, that wins. Less than 1% of the caffeine filters into your breast milk, but some babies are more sensitive to caffeine because of lower tolerance. Remember, a child is a child. Even the skin is they're more sensitive than an adult skin. So be watchful for any signs of side effects, even when you consume green tea within safe limits. So, Onalena, if you want to keep to your 1 cup, if you know that you eat your chocolate, your coffee, your carbonated drinks, then you know 1 cup of the green tea, and then you'll have your chocolate because we don't want your baby being jittery and being restless for the rest of the night. All right. So those are the three products. But remember, with green tea, please be careful. It comes with a disclaimer. Be very careful. All right. I said only 2 cups per day, with each cup being about 230 ml. That is safe. And remember, green tea has caffeine. So remember, even if you take the 2 cups, if you're going to eat your chocolate later, because yeah, we've got stress. Some of us we just want a chocolate. If you know you're going to drink coffee and then you're breastfeeding, now you're going to overstimulate your child. All right, ladies and gents, that's all for today. Are there any questions? See, 35 minutes. I told you we won't even reach 45. Unless if you keep me that busy. Ladies and gents, are there any questions? So please recommend to our pregnant mommies, to our breastfeeding mommies. Please recommend the alkaline pack up, the berry oil. All right. No questions. Okay. All right. Please recommend. And if you are going to recommend the green tea, maybe they say, okay, no, I'll take green tea and the berry oil. Remember, we also need to detox. Remember, they have to detox for 3 days to get rid of the toxins out of the body. Because remember, I always say we are bombarded by toxins each and every day. So you have to get rid of the toxins using the green tea for 3 days. Day 4, they start with the berry oil. Otherwise, it will affect the efficacy of berry oil. It won't work as well. Oh, nah. I'm so proud of you. You already couriered a pack up to your pregnant mommy this afternoon. And then remember, um, before she starts, she also needs to consult with her GP or her gynae as well. All right, work together with the doctor. Always make sure that the mommy seeks a medical opinion as well. All right, much as we know that alkaline water does work, we know. I've got papers here for days that show that alkaline water is the best. Alkaline water is what um, mitigates morning sickness. There are few ladies that I know that when they were pregnant and drinking from the alkaline pack up, they never had morning sickness. All right. But just, yes, always, just so that we are responsible. Remember, I always talk about responsible recommendations or responsible recommending. So if you want to be excellent at your work as a distributor, please always uh, tell your prospect to check with the GP or the gynae. We talk about pregnant women here, right? The gynae or the sister. Yeah, that no, now they convert into alkaline water and less morning sickness. I wish I knew long reach when I was pregnant. So yeah, but better late than never, ne? My leaders, are there any questions? We're now on 38 minutes, couple of seconds. 40 minutes, we end the training. Are there any questions? Mara, next week, I don't remember when next week is the 8th. Oh, the 9th is Tuesday. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought 9th is Monday. Welcome, Dida Sezuni. Welcome, dear chef. We are finished training, Dida Sezuni, so you'll have to catch up. Remember, I said please like the testimony page that I shared with everyone. Our long reach testimony page is for everyone. That testimony page was created to streamline the way we run our businesses. Because I mean, someone is in UK, another one is in like Sir Richard, Charlotte, North Carolina, and then when he needs a testimony, we half asleep or we are already sleeping. We are on our third or 2.5 dream. So at least with the testimony page, it's always there. Anybody has access to it, just to let you run your business efficiently and effectively. So that's why I say, please learn to share with me your testimonies. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. I think I've showed that as well myself. Ne? I've shared too many things. Ne? I've shared a lot. Free PDFs, free testimonies, free trainings. Yeah. So I've shared. I've shown you that Sharing is caring. We need to help one another. So please inbox me. Let us upload your testimony. And what I normally do, I also write your name and where you're from so that the testimony has weight. I don't want testimonies that don't have names or, I just write there. Even if it's a client testimony, at least we write client testimony, so that we balance each other here. We don't want fake stuff here. Thank you, Osin Tombi. Welcome, welcome, leadership. Okay, leaders, it's now 40 minutes, gone 40 minutes. Training is over. Bye.